Hello, this is a very different video than I was expecting to be doing, but I felt it was quite important to show this off just in case. To So exactly what we're looking at today is the Little King Story website, and the reason we're looking at this is because it has a lot of Flash integration, and Adobe Flash is going down at the start of 2021. Now, there are efforts to try and get this site preserved through Flashpoint, but just in case that didn't work, I do want some kind of record of what exactly this website does before it goes down, or at least before it loses its proper functionality. So this is the title page, which advertises the PC port, and then if you go down, we have continue to official site. And then this is where the flash starts.
The boy puts on the mysterious crown and suddenly becomes the king.
I am going to mute this because my my dumb screen recorder does not currently record like actual computer audio, but you're not missing out on a ton. You will hear some of these sound effects through the mic inevitably, but I think that is just the way it's going to be. So anyway, so we're going to quickly explore this site. I don't want to spend too long on it. We have this is I think like a homepage thing to take you back to this bouncing corridor, and you have all the information. And then sign up for email updates, which links to the Xseed website, but does not actually allow you to sign up to anything in particular. It gives you an error message. So we're going to very quickly just browse this website for purposes of recording what's going on. Every single one of these has a cutscene, whether it's used or not, as its little intro thing with this animation. So I don't want to show them just because they will be without audio and stuff, but you get the idea. A lot of these cutscenes we have seen before. So here's the story. Some of this I think is recorded on the wiki already, like from years ago before I even got my grubby little hands on it. But yeah, there's a quick story overview. What's really interesting is it says newfound companions Liam and Verde, but later on it says that they have actually been friends of his since childhood. So I wanted to point that out because I'm completely nerdy for this kind of stuff. Features, we have, here's how LKS's little Pikmin-like aspects work. Here's the fact that they have actual lives that go on, and there's that funeral picture that I've seen go around. Oh yeah, it talks about side quests here, but weirdly it also talks about that in World Domination, also, I think. But yeah. Vast array of jobs. They talk about jobs a lot here. They just want to keep talking about the jobs, which, fair enough, it's a very in-depth system, that definitely a selling point of the game. Yeah, here's the very famous "brown, brown, and more brown" quote that this game has been quite famous for quoting. Exciting, fast-paced battles. Yeah, there you go. And then it mentions the princesses as a feature, which I find kind of hilarious. And they are actually missing one princess in this cutout. So you have all these silhouettes, but one of them is missing, weirdly. Anyways, we go on to World Domination, and I actually quite like how this bit works. So we have an interactive map, and fun fact, this is one of the few times I think the Oni Kingdom has been called the Oni Kingdom. In the game, I think they accidentally call it the Oni King Kingdom. So here's a little introduction to the Oni Kingdom. Go back to the map. We have the Alpoco Kingdom. It's interesting that it talks about how Opoku is generally considered because we don't really get that attitudinal sense of it in the game itself. And then we have the Kingdom of the Jolly. So I do like how passive aggressive a lot of this website is in terms of its writing. Like you can almost feel your stress and basic motor skills melt away. But yeah, for ages I was considering whether to call the Oni Kingdom the Oni King Kingdom on the wiki for official purposes, but that name is so dumb and I just didn't want to, even if officially I really should. But since it says it here as Oni Kingdom, I can now sleep at night knowing that it is called the right thing on the wiki. Anyway, absolute power is literally just features again, I swear. Recruit your party! Stuff about how to use your little army, I suppose. I would go into more depth on a lot of these, but honestly, the thing is that you can just pause this and see it. The main thing is just seeing the animations and such. I didn't mention it, but the music playing here throughout is the throne theme, but like a really bad compression of it. Uh, so yeah, that's fun. I've muted it here though because it's just going to keep over overplaying on the mic and stuff. I have screenshot just about everything here so that I can put it on the wiki in case something goes wrong with the Flashpoint um, like preservation process. Here we have a look at some different jobs and some accompanying screenshots. All of these are really early game screenshots, which I find quite interesting. And then this one is a promo thing with a sign that doesn't actually appear in the final game. So that must be quite early, quite an early screenshot. And then others, it just says, yep, there are others. It's not just these three. And then quests, again, I don't know why they mention quests and subquests in two separate sections. I appreciate a lot of this website. I just think its organization could be a little bit cleaner. But there you go. Then we move on to characters. Again, we have a cutscene painted in like this. And this is a cutscene that isn't used but is shown in several trailers, and that is just the trailer version of that cutscene, so we don't get anything new from having that there. Anyway, Carbo is a timid young boy with extraordinary luck. This quote is on the wiki, I can tell you that for sure. Hauser, Noble Bull Knight. Yeah. Here's Verde and Liam coming up, and this is actually the only place I think I've ever found their last names. Liam Rice, who says it's one of the king's friends, after his friend becomes king, so he is actually a friend of Korobo's before the crown incident. Same with Verde. Verde Sue. Again, this is the only time I've ever seen Verde's last name. I'm sure there are other sources where I've seen it, but this is the only one that actually jumps to mind. Skinny Ray. I like how they bring up his speech impediment here, but they also kind of use it within the little narrative by saying repetitiously redundant and repeating himself whenever he speaks while conversing. It's a fun little connection. Then we have Princess Apricot using her second art because she's one of very few characters to get two art, like works of art made for her. Like Korobo does, and then most of the others don't. They get like some concept stuff, but other than that, they only have the one art to themselves. So it's kind of interesting how they made two for her. Yeah, and then there's the last 100 years thing, which is also brought up in the European booklet as well. I really need to read the American booklet. I'm sure it has more information that I'm missing. A lot of this artwork ended up on the wiki back in like 2010 or whatever, whenever the wiki started. And it's kind of, you can still see the cropped outline of the background if you go to there. So we have Turnip Head and Escargot. What's really interesting is a lot of these also have a few of these quotes are from the UMA book, but the UMA book doesn't have that much information because it just can't fit that much on the page. So I'm wondering if they actually had a lot more material to translate from the Japanese, like kanji and such, because you can get more information out of fewer characters in Japanese. And I'm wondering if this is like the full translation of what the Japanese says, but only got cut down to one or two quotes to actually fit in the space of the book in the final game. But that's just a theory of mine. I should probably translate the Japanese UMA book that came with the official guidebook that I have to really confirm that theory. Um, so yeah, these are the UMA. Again, you can pause and have a look at these descriptions, but I will try and upload them somewhere. And then this is the fan UMA, the fan art that was submitted, and there is a link to the rest. But I think that link will work no matter what because I don't think there's any Flash integration involved with that. And then finally we have Multimedia, which is an interesting one. So we have some wallpapers that you can download, and some icons. Not sure what, but again, this website is like 2008, so hey ho. Gameplay videos, and then uh, that links to the trailer. I'm not sure which trailer. Maybe let's just find out quick. Oh, okay. Oh, it's that one. Okay, good to know. um, and then this is where the 5 music tracks get their names from. If you've ever wondered, hey, how do we know how only 5, what the names are for only 5 music tracks? This is it. This is where those 5 come from. Anyway, we have the gameplay videos. I think these are integrated into the website itself, so these are not on YouTube or anything. So let's just record these for the sake of showing them off to the world. A lot of these use sunflower planes for their demonstration, which I think is quite interesting. So yeah, that's showing off the hardworking farmer's ability to produce hot springs. Regular carpenter. Yep, again, using sunflower planes as a demonstration. I think it's a very good area in order to do that with. But, oh, what's interesting here, though, is they must have already killed... Oh, no, there's the frog. I was going to say, where's the frog? Where's the Yvonne? There he is. Or she. This demonstration of the carpenter's abilities has just been interrupted by a giant toad, but, you know, what can you do? And then, yeah, that's basically the end of that clip. Going into the melon patch. There you go. Animal Hunter. Okay, this one's a lot shorter. It's just showing killing that one Oni on the ledge with the treasure chest. I like how this is like a mechanic they really show off with the hunters. Like, yeah, you can get these Oni with the treasure chests, and there's 3 of them. Maybe there's 4. I think I can only think of 3. There's this one, there's the one in near Bony Tunnel, and there's the one on the path to the Tiptoe Kingdom, and that's about it. So, well. This one just drags on, and I do not know why. They show off the ability to break rocks on the status screen. Maybe it's just because they haven't shown off the status screen at this pre-release point of the game. But then we have they're showing. Oh, look, the carpenters can't do it. Sorry, the carefree adults can't do it. Sorry about the noise. The grunt soldiers can't do it, but who can? Oh, look, the ripped miner, I suppose. There we go. Just way too drawn out, but there you go. And then this one is the only one that takes place not in Sunflower Plains. It takes place in the school plains. So they're showing that like soldiers have a tough time with the cockadoodle-doos, but the chef, the gourmet cook, can just go in and instantly kill them, and then get hit, and then have his friend come in and do it. Yeah. I can see why they've chose the Bird's Nests region for this, just because there's so many to show off the ability. But yeah, there you go. And that is really everything that there is to see on this website. But I'm glad I did get to show it, just for the sake of preservation, seeing it happen. Anyway, see you guys. Bye.